One of the ways to prevent falls and mitigate hazards at height is to routinely perform fall hazard assessments in your facility. Hazard assessments aren't difficult or time-consuming, but are a key step in ensuring safety and compliance on your work site. When conducting a hazard assessment, the first thing you'll do is determine what hazards exist that need to be addressed. This will lead you towards finding the right solution toward removing or mitigating the hazard. At Diversified Fall Protection, we've created a roadmap for guiding a hazard assessment. We'll call it the APRONS method. It's effective for both exterior and interior fall hazard assessments. The APRONS method consists of access points, perimeter, rooftop equipment, openings, navigation, and suspended access. Let's break down each part of the APRONS method and give you a few suggestions on what to look for in each. Access points. First, we want to look at all the points that the worksite can be accessed, such as roof hatches and ladders. If a fixed ladder is used to access the roof, verify that the ladder has a personal fall protection system, if it is 24 feet or greater. For more information on fixed ladder requirements, check out our video specifically on that subject. Access ladders must extend a minimum of 42 inches above the roof line, so the workers can safely enter and exit the ladder. If the ladder does not extend high enough above the roof line, or if it is over 24 feet without a fall protection system, it is not compliant and should be addressed. Roof hatches must have guardrail around the perimeter of the hatch. A self-closing gate needs to be included. This is crucial because an open hatch is considered a hole or opening by OSHA and is one of the most common sources of accidents on a roof. Keep in mind, the requirement for fixed ladders 24 feet or higher mentioned above also pertains to ladders that lead to roof hatches. The last point to consider is whether or not the roof hatch has an automatic roof hatch opener. These systems allow for the opening and closing of the hatch from the ground level, protecting workers from needing to manually open the hatch while on a ladder. Perimeter. Let's look at the perimeter of the worksite, usually the edge of the roof. Parapet walls must meet guardrail height requirements of 39 inches. If the parapet is too short, or if there's no parapet, guardrail systems may be used. Rooftop equipment. Here, we need to determine if the work performed within 15 feet of the edge of the roof is regular and routine, or if it's infrequent and temporary. Infrequent and temporary work is a task that is short in duration and doesn't happen regularly. Regular and routine work, which is work performed on any sort of regular schedule, or tasks that are more than a brief visit to the roof, will require that the edge have fall protection, such as a parapet wall or guardrail system. If regular and routine work is performed more than 15 feet from the edge of the roof, warning line may be used. Though we do not recommend this, as it relies on user training and discipline to properly protect the worker, whereas guardrail is a physical barrier that's much more effective at preventing falls. Openings. Check for any holes or openings on the rooftop larger than 2 inches. These represent fall hazards according to OSHA standards. Anything smaller than that should be covered by a barrier. Unprotected skylights are also considered an opening in the roof and should be protected either with a skylight screen or a guardrail system. Navigation. When moving around the rooftop, make note of any obstacles that obstruct safe passages. A fall, even one from the same level, can result in severe injuries or death. If these obstacles can't be moved, you should utilize crossovers or elevated walkways to offset the obstructions. Remember the 15-foot rule mentioned before? Routes along the roof should adhere to the same principle, meaning regular and routine work that requires users to navigate anywhere that's closer than 15 feet from the edge of the roof should be protected with a safety system. Guardrail corridors can be put in place to control the routes that users take. Suspended access. The final part of the APRONS method won't apply to all buildings. If the building being assessed is less than 3 stories tall, it will likely rely more on ladder systems or ground-based maintenance processes, though there are exceptions. However, suspended access solutions are necessary for buildings that require specialized exterior maintenance or window washing. If your building requires suspended access, specialized equipment will be needed to make that possible. Suspended access processes and systems can be complex, so it's best to reach out to a fall protection expert, like Diversified Fall Protection, to assist you in selecting the best system for your application. Rope descent systems are needed to perform building maintenance or cleaning. If the building edge, be a flat edge or parapet wall, cannot withstand loading, outrigger beams or davit arms must be utilized to elevate the rope and connect into the system. Outriggers must be fixed to a certified anchor. They cannot simply be ballasted or use counterweights. Every rooftop is unique and can contain a wide array of fall hazards. However, using the APRONS method to perform your fall hazard assessments is a way to identify and mitigate all hazards in a concise, consolidated way. Also, it's important to remember that you don't have to go at it alone. Our nationwide team of local fall protection specialists is happy to help and can perform a thorough fall protection hazard assessment to get you on the road to compliance. To learn more, visit fallprotect.com.